Hi there. I'm sitting here with my home cooked homemade dinner, vegetarian. The point is, I think many people like homemade food. Yeah. If they are, for example, a Mexican, they like homemade food. Yeah. If they are Republican, they like homemade food. Yeah. If they are colored people, they like homemade food. And if they are white people, they like homemade food. And I have seen Arabic people like homemade food. And I have seen atheists like homemade food, yeah. Um, and I think when we are sad, sadness is the same feeling if you're atheist or Muslim or whatever, yeah, or Christian or colored or rich or poor, yeah. A tear is a tear, a sorrow is a sorrow, a good laugh is a good laugh, yeah. And our blood has the same color, yeah, and we shit in the same color, yeah. So, and we are getting a birth to children from the same woman's flesh all over this world, yeah. So I'm very, 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 very tired of that people are sitting and talking down other people from other countries that their own. Yeah, I have seen Elon Musk once again spread hate all over Europe and said, if you are not taking all the immigrants out, you will be raped and you will be killed. Yeah. Okay. I have said to you before, I was sexually abused between 6 years old and 16 years old, yeah? And this man have been at it in 2 generations. Yeah, he was white. Yeah. And I have been in a drug rape, and he was white. Yeah. And I have been, when I was young, I was in poor shape. I lived with a psychopath. He banged me into the wall when the children sleeping next to the wall. Yeah, and after banging me into the wall and screaming of me, he raped me. Yeah, he was white. Yeah, and so on. Yeah, I can say many sweet little stories what have been done to me by white men. Also, I met sweet men. I have good erotic, yeah, and have been in love and a good relationship, yeah. But yeah, yeah, and I have worked with refugees, and I have been friends with refugees, and I have worked with refugees children and refugees adults and all the stuff, yeah. And of course, there are sweet refugees, there are kind refugees, there are clever refugees, there are refugees in sorrow, there are refugees in pain, there are refugees that have been raped, there are refugees that have been tortured, yeah. And there are refugees that have escaped in a little ship over the ocean. Yeah. Um, but what I can see, refugees, whatever country they come from, are human beings with the same tears as I, the same pain as I. And a rape is a rape, whatever they have been raped in during they have been flee from Sudan, or I have been raped in Denmark. It's the same bullshit, yeah. So to say that immigrants will rape you and kill you, I've not seen it, and I have not ever tried that any Muslim have knocked at my door and asked me to become a Muslim. Actually, I've never met a Muslim that asked me to become a Muslim. But I don't want to be a Muslim, and I don't want to live in a Muslim country because, or with the Muslim culture, because it's not my culture. I love my country and like to be here, but I have the biggest respect for Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists, atheists, whatever. Yeah, as long as if they do not oppress their religion or culture down in my throat, and they have not. But what I see is that Elon Musk and his friends trying to push hate down in the throats of everyone in Europe, yeah, wherever they can, with horror stories and all that stuff. And that we shall not accept, because that is not who we are. We have democracy here, and that is not who we are. Of course, everyone in a country shall dissipate with what they have. If they cannot have a full-time work, then some hours with voluntarily work, yeah? And refugees can be without work, but white people can be without work. Refugees can have PTSD. White people or Danish people or European people can have PTSD. I cannot see any different. A sorrow is a sorrow, a crisis is a crisis, a PTSD is a PTSD. When you're destroyed and your body cannot work, it doesn't matter what culture or what land you come from, or religion or whatever, yeah? And I have met many hardworking refugees that have started little firms in Denmark. They are working so many hours for very little salary, and they are making sometimes making the lowest jobs with the lowest salaries. And I wonder if my own people want to take some of those jobs they are taking sometimes, yeah, or will work so many hours that as they do, yeah. Just to say, I cannot see there's a human being. What I say is a human being is a human being. A good behavior is a good behavior, yeah. And a rape is a rape. And a kind man is a kind man. A kind woman is a kind woman, yeah. A person that work voluntarily is a person that work voluntarily and give something to their society. It doesn't matter the color or culture or religion, yeah. Thank you. Let us all make some homemade food and eat together. Let us do that. It's Christmas, yeah? So stop all this hate. I don't want to hear it.